and showed the gruesome scene to the baby's father on a video call. Her family is telling us she's mentally ill.
I got a daughter sitting in jail. I just came from the jailhouse to let them know to put her in suicide watch because she's going to kill herself.
Brenda Williams is Lamora Williams' mother. She told me Lamora has struggled with mental health issues her whole life.
When I saw that mugshot of her, I knew that was not my little sister.
Lamora's sister Tabitha Hollingsworth says the deaths of Jakarta and Keontae Penn could have been prevented.
This was something that we saw could possibly happen. She's had issues from a baby and, issues that my mom has tried to address with the state of Georgia.
On Friday night, Williams told police she left the kids with a relative around noon and returned home late in the evening to find the 1- and 2-year-old dead. Police say that's not true. I've learned Williams called 2 people that night, including the toddler's father.
It was like a real horror movie. I mean, it was a Friday the 13th.
Jamil Penn told me Williams video called him the gruesome scene.
When I seen my kid, how I seen my kid, that's when I knew what was going on.
3-year-old Jamil Jr. saw his mother allegedly kill his brothers.
He talks about his brothers, you know what I'm saying? He know what happened. He talks about it all the time. I can't forgive her.
Live in Northwest Atlanta, Chris Jose, Channel 2 Action News, Night Beat.
9:06 right now. People Station V103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop and R&B. You heard the voice of Jamil Penn. He joins us in studio right now. We also have Jamil's dad, Jamil Hassan, and you'll hear the 3-year-old in the background, Jamil Jr.
Yeah.
This is a story that's on the front page of the newspaper. It's been heard around the country. It's a very tragic story. Wanda, I know you had a chance to talk to the family. I just, let you handle it.
Good morning, guys, and thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank you so much.
Thank you
and
for
I'm so sorry that we have to meet on these terms. It was very hard for us. I was actually on vacation when all of this happened, and my boss called me and started to tell me about it. And of course, without even knowing who you guys are, it hurt my heart because we're family. This is what Atlanta is about, bringing everybody together. And, I walked back in the room this morning to talk with you, Jamil, and I want you to kind of walk us back and meeting her and, what was that relationship like? At what age did you guys start dating?
We started dating probably like 17, 18 years old.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was probably like during high school, you know what I'm saying, around about 17, 18 years old. Yeah. But,
so in school, so what was the relationship like in school?
Oh, well, in school, she was in school and, I was kind of a, hothead, so I wasn't in school, but I met her through a mutual friend and, everything just clicked, I never noticed, what was going on. 'Cause, we was young, we was adventurous, so, it clicked when we first met. And it was good. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? We clicked when we first met.
Right.
And on into the birth of our first child. After that it got a little rocky, and it's just hard. It's hard.
So how many children did y'all have together for people who may not be?
3.
So 3 children together.
Yes.
And we are hearing more and more details about this, and some of it is like very disturbing. I know, first of all, so everybody in Atlanta, we said it off the air, but Wanda and I as parents, we just can't imagine, And I was asking your dad here, have you been able to rest or sleep? I'm sure it's been it's just something that doesn't seem real to you.
No, it still feels like a dream. The first night, I ain't get no sleep, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jamil, we was just in the bed, just looking at TV. Ain't no going to sleep right now, you know what I'm saying? That's mind-boggling. The mind is so far off track and gone.
Right.
So, I really just didn't want to be with nobody but my son at that point, just, you know what I'm saying? But I love all the support, all the supporters. They the ones that really, friends and family, they the ones that get me through this tough time, so.
Talk about the progression of, your relationship. Did you ever have like a hint that she might be going through something mentally, like over the course of time when y'all was growing as a couple?
Now, you know, I know her mother and her father very well, so, you know, they always told me that she had, you know, mental illness, you know, when she was younger since birth. But I never really was like, okay, she's really mentally ill until the death of her father in 2014. Like 2014, I found him dead. You know, we woke up, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying, another horror movie. You know, we woke up, everything was good. She went to work, and you know what I'm saying, I found him dead inside, you know, his room. You know what I'm saying? And my son wasn't probably nothing but like, you know, 2 or 3 months. So, you know, after that, when she found that, you know, how she found that after that, it was just worse and worse. It got worse over time, every year. Like every year after 2014, it got worse and worse.
So what were you seeing? Like, was it arguments? Was it her just going through things?
She was going through things of the death of her father, you know, arguments, you know.
So she and her father were close?
Yeah, very close. That man did everything for her. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of nights, you know, she'll be in, you know, in the streets, didn't have nowhere to go.
Right.
It don't matter who she would call, he's gonna come get her. You know what I'm saying? So that's that was her backbone. And when she lost him, she lost the world. And you know, that's the only person right then and there that can, you know, put some knowledge in her mind at that point. And when he left, you know what I'm saying, it was just me. You know what I'm saying? I tried to, you know, keep my family together.
Right.
So, you know, when he left, she left.
9:12 right now. We're going to come back and have more. We want to get, you know, Jamil Hassan and his thoughts when we come back about, you know, the signs or if anything that there may be trouble that was about to come, because I'm sure he may see some different observations on the outside looking into this relationship. We're going to come back with more. And then Atlanta, don't go anywhere because, you know, unfortunately, we've got a, you know, very 2 young ones. We'll be right back. Right here on the People Station, V103.